likes, comments, shares, repeat. Likes, comments, shares. They do it for the likes, comments, shares, repeat. Likes, comments, shares. For 5 minutes of likes, comments, shares, repeat. Likes, comments, shares. They do it for the likes, comments, shares, repeat. Likes, comments, shares. They do it for the likes, comments, shares, repeat. Likes, comments, shares. They do it for the likes, comments, shares, repeat. Likes, comments, shares. They do it for the likes, comments, shares, repeat. Likes, comments, shares. They do it for the likes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Luxurious Lounge. I'm Michael.
I'm Mark.
Yay, and welcome everybody. So, Mark, how are you doing today?
Good. There's a bit of delay, so sorry, you guys. I know it's coming a little late in a quick show because it's kind of last minute. But yeah, look for our shows every Thursday or Tuesday every week. And of course, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. It's really important. It kind of keeps us to do, and also kind of get some topics and connect with you. So, Mike, do you want to start with the first story?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually doing fine today too. So actually,
Oh, great.
it's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm doing good. Been really busy at Kung Fu today. I know Mark working a lot going on, so it's okay. It's been a good day. Been a long, busy day. So we'll get right into our stories because we're not going to stay on too long. Well, did you hear about the new thing that's going on right now? Did you hear that that leprosy is back? Did you hear about this, Mark?
No, I've not heard about this. Leprosy.
I mean, it's insane. Let me find it for you. Yeah, so I'm gonna go find it for you. Share my screen for you. So basically, if you guys didn't know, leprosy is back. So leprosy is a contagious disease affects your skin, your mucous membranes, nervous system, causes discoloration, lumps, deformities, and destruction in severe cases of your tissue severe cases. It can cause I think it can cause death, I believe. So yeah, basically in Florida, if you didn't know, there's a case that's been popping up about there were 8 cases in Florida. That's a cure has been happening. Also, people don't know is you can also get leprosy, which is what you probably know that some of you news are not, Mark, that you get it from touching an armadillo.
Yes.
So yeah, so if you're in the brush or in a place where armadillo burrows or poops, whatever, you definitely need to make sure you wash your hands. Definitely make sure that you keep everything clean. Yeah, Mark, what do you think about this story?
I mean, it's a biblical old kind of disease. I think it's something where
Yeah,
I think you're going to see more and more often these things are popping up now. The older these are coming back. It kind of sucks, but I think we just have to. There's not much more all you need to protect yourself and be careful and just make sure you. I would say just pretty much like you said, wash your hands and be hygienic. That's the best I could think of.
Yeah, like really wash your hands, take care of yourself, and also if you know you're gonna be out in the brush, maybe wear a mask. If you're gonna dig in dirt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the last thing we need is a remix. I mean, any diseases, no more remix.
I mean, if you're touching feces, don't touch your face. I mean, this is kind of common sense.
But we don't keep shame. We don't yuck your yums though.
As you like. If you like it, we love it. I mean, I don't. But Mike like.
Mike, back to you, Bob.
Back to the big.
Good, Mark.
No, okay. So my story is very interesting. I want to talk about there's the record-breaking heat that we've been having. If you guys didn't know, I mean, if you're in Australia Rock somewhere, they're saying that we have record-breaking heat here that's been going on, and that is actually costing everyone millions and millions of dollars. The amount the things that take conditionings, I say that water, things like that. It's actually been a big impact on all kind of a big problem in general. So this delays, and just in general, it's the main heat waves hurt the economy through weaker business productivity as well. People are slow to work in business as well. Michael, what do you think about the heat wave? What do you think about this particular issue? Do you think that heat wave affected you in any kind of way?
Obviously, make sure you drink a lot of water, especially I think the heat bubble. I think I talked about last time. This heat bubble that's been affecting the United States. It's been in Europe for a while now, so I feel like make sure you have enough water. Make sure that you're hydrated enough. Also, make sure you stay out of the sun. That's it. People who are like, lighter complected than us, you probably need to make sure you really sunblock and take care of your healthy, because I know sometimes not the best, but healthier sunblock for yourself, or stay out of the sun. And I would say, you need the sun, it's vitamin D for sure, take it. But other than that, if you're getting too much sun, it's all in moderation. It's really important. Yeah, they have these new. Have you seen the new air conditioner they have where they're flat? Yes. They go right here and they go. Yep. That's really cool. Those are things you could probably get into. I'm not sure who's making those, but they're making a lot of money. So if you ever looked up,
of course, also those portable fans people always wear on their neck. Those are cool.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of cool things you can get that can keep you cool.
Or the ice blower handle thing that blows ice on you directly.
It's pretty cool.
That's really cool
too.
So
I would say make sure you just, like Michael was saying, make sure you hydrate yourself. Just be upbeat when you're out there in the sun, especially if you're out camping or festivals. Make sure you definitely have some sort of water for sure.
Absolutely. Okay. We're into our next story. Did you have this, Mark? So did you hear that your good old friends at NASA, they're trying to turn the sun possibly into a satellite?
Yes, I did hear about this.
You heard this? Okay, sweet. So basically, NASA is going to turn the sun into a satellite. This is a really, really cool story. I'll talk more about it in a second. Yeah, basically, they want to take it and turn it to like a telescope. Sorry, that's not satellite, telescope. I meant. It's ambitious new proposal. Science suggests that humanity could soon turn the sun into a colossal telescope, allowing us to observe distant cosmic objects in ways you never could possibly do before. So, by positioning the spacecraft along the sun's gravitational lens, astronomers might magnify images of far stars, planets, and even alien surfaces. While the concept is based on Einstein's theory of general relativity, it still faces daunting technology challenges that could take decades to overcome. And this article is from the Daily Galaxy from NASA itself. So yeah, shout out to the Daily Galaxy. Mark, what do you think about this story?
It's straight from E = MC squared. Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a great idea to use what we already have as a beacon to get to see other planets and about life out there possibly. I think that's great. I think it's something where we should be utilizing more of what we have already instead of actually trying to build and create a lot of or reinvent the wheel. Use the resources we have to kind of get what we need to find things. So
absolutely.
Great. Good job, NASA.
Yeah, good job, NASA. You go, Mauro.
Okay, so our next one is, I don't know if you heard this. This is actually not a story that's been out yet, but it's a rumor. And it's a rumor out that's been out. We typically don't delve in rumors, but it's very interesting. I think you'll be surprised, Michael.
Yeah,
so you heard 138 Water in LA? Have you ever heard of 138 Water? And it's in LA.
No,
what that is. So 138 Water is a company that's been created premium water. It's like high quality water, they say, quote unquote. Oh. It's very interesting because it's actually run, if you could look behind the ties, it's run behind Chris. He's a partner of this company. People are saying, because there's a lot of billboards of women on it, they're saying that basically that the billboards they have basically are they're women of ill repute. They're saying that they're pretty much that the models that are on the billboards and on the ads basically that they're available. So that's what they've been saying, and they're saying it's connected with. It's kind of like the what is it, the what's the furniture company, Michael, that they were talking about?
Wayfair.
Wayfair. So what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Crazy.
You said it's pure water. So wait a minute. You said Kris Jenner. You see Kris Jenner?
Kris Jenner. That's right. They said she's.
I mean, if the Kardashians or Jenner sat in that water, I wouldn't drink that. You might end up with leprosy. Okay. Allegedly. You gotta be safe for the armadillo. Be safe for the armadillo. No, I would say, yeah. I just wouldn't. I mean, celebrities don't appeal to me to drink something. Make me want to drink something. I mean, that's not enough of an appeal to me.
But even like they're trying to tell us high quality water to me. I get it. Like honestly, Fiji is some good water, but honestly, I don't like run to the store and grab Fiji.
But Mark, my question for you, Mark, which one of them went to get a doctorate in water plates and water and I don't think they know any
hydrology,
water technology. I don't think any of them have a degree.
I don't think any of them at all. I don't think I did either. Yeah, but I think it's funny. I do find it interesting that there's like a link they say, but this funny because like they say all the if you look at the ads, it shows like when women like posing, it has their full name,
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, I guess to you the model is I guess to promote, but I'm thinking it's more to promote the model, but the rumor is it's not. It's more.
So not only the water's for sale.
What you say that?
The water's not the only thing that's for sale.
Yeah, it's like Tyler's water, but not really.
They pour it on butt and pop. Okay. Pop it for money.
You'd be addicted.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. That's my thing. Okay. Did you know this? So the new scam alerts, all the scammy out there. So the new big scam that's happening. I'm gonna post it up here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, you'll laugh. This one. Well, I mean, like if you're going through it, you won't be laughing. But I feel like if you are going through that. So basically, the new scam. So do you know how like you have like electronic doors, electronic like locks and things of that nature? So the big new scam thing that's happening, or not scam, but like kind of rip off of what's happening, is people are taking your condo fees. Part of your condo fees is for you to pay for an app that allows you to get into the premises for your condo, for your apartment. So basically, you pay money for an app that gives you an access code, I guess like a code or a what do you call it, Mark?
QR code.
QR code, or gives you like a number code when you get into your apartment, but you have to pay it monthly. So it's $20 on top of your normal rent. So everybody's really upset. It's like, so now I pay $4 just to open my doors and lock my doors. Like that is ridiculous. Like, Mark, what do you think about this?
I mean, I think it's very interesting. I think I actually have a friend that used to live in an apartment complex actually, and now it's a place some of that stuff. So because the apartments, you get to scan in to get open the door, you key for a certain amount of time to get into the door. But typically they don't charge you $400 for that. I think that is off. Yeah, that's off. I mean, I would more so see myself paying for my car to be parked somewhere here than paying for a key to get into my door, because that should be included with my rent. So yeah, I don't think that's fair. What do you think, bro, about this?
I think technology is. I guess there's also be new innovations of technology and stuff. I don't think that's viable for you to charge people that kind of money. I think it's okay to charge maybe a fee for like a one-time fee for that, or maybe a every 6 months or something like that, maybe a minimal fee, but no more than $20 or $30. That's kind of ridiculous. $400 is a lot of money, like a month to keep there to go give it out in and out of your house. That's way too much. I also think that if you are looking for a place to rent or live, I think you probably could find, a smaller condo complex, or a smaller like place with that, like a mom and pop place that doesn't have that. Because like I feel like in general, keys are pretty safe. Like having a key actually is pretty safe. So I mean, I think technology is important. Yes, we need to. It makes it easier. It makes it easier for the agents and the property managers to come back and forth, because it's coded, right? But maybe just have the code for just the property managers. Like maybe have a key for the tenants and the electronic code for the property managers. That makes way more sense. That way, to charge them monthly for that, because that's kind of like if I were them, I would probably like give my money back or ask for some sort of something discount or something, because that doesn't sound like
I probably wouldn't live there if I had to pay $40, like that for a key. I mean, that's okay, but I mean, that's to me, I think it's price gouging. It's too much, and you're really trying to take everything you can from your renter. It's not good.
Yeah. Okay.
So okay. So my last story I have of tonight is going to be about. I don't know about this. So California is trying to ban surveillance. Pricing. Actually, I don't know if you can hear this. I can hear it. Let's see.
Okay. It's starting now.
Personal data. Critics call it digital exploitation, and while you might think it's unfair, not everyone is backing the effort to stop it. News 8's Richard Allen is here to explain. Richard?
Well, that's right. Most shoppers have no idea when they're the target of surveillance pricing. When a retailer uses personal information like a customer's location, browsing history, or past purchases to set a price for a product. Now, this can mean different prices for the same thing. a practice that San Diego Assembly member Chris Ward says has to end.
It is just creepy that they're using our own data and our own information against us. We're having to pay higher prices because of that, and it needs to be stopped.
Democratic Assembly member Chris Ward says that retailers are able to access their customers' private data from age and gender to the types of apps they use to perceived income, and then use that to tailor the price they charge for a product.
That is crazy.
But turns out some companies that are getting the sophisticated technology are modulating that.
Also, shout out to Yahoo News. That's our Yahoo News.
Yeah,
You guys don't know.
the Yahoo News. So I just want to keep it to you. So
you are paying more than somebody else is.
Ward has introduced legislation
He's
which has
pausing,
already
stop
been
it.
passed by the state assembly.
okay, good. So stop there. So I just want to kind of go over. So in general, if you didn't catch what they're saying, is for the most part, what these companies are doing is when anytime you go to a website or you actually kind of buy something online, what they do is that they, instead of actually charging you one flat price for it, what they do is that they check on your demographics as far as like your buying history, your demographic, where you live, and they actually pretty much raise it for the price of wherever you're, for that particular, for your individual. For example, the example I saw earlier today was there was a person who lived in the city with his mom and his brother in the exact same city. They both they all went online to go to Target to buy one particular item, and each item was the same item. They let's say they went to buy Spam. Each item was actually cost different. Each one can of Spam that particularly is like $4.15 would cost one person $4.59 and one person something else. So like you're going to see a lot more of that happening. So it's important that we actually kind of are aware of this, and also we kind of stop this, because I think to me it's unfair that you kind of can look at somebody and try to charge them more than the average person. But Mike, what do you think about this, and what do you think about the particular?
It's funny because we actually cover something like this based on like a few months ago about how Walmart has like the price that changes, right? Depending on the time of day, depending on the supply and demand, they can raise prices. And lo and behold, here we go, another company's doing it now online, where like they're using your personal data and the things you purchase, what your job is, the things that you do normally online, and seeing your need for it and raising the price according to that. So I think that is really crazy. There needs to be some heavy legislation to stop that from happening. That's not okay. That's happening. That's all I have to say about that.
I agree. Yeah, I think it's really important. I'm glad California is actually taking a step ahead of it, trying to get it in front of it. But I think it's important that all states and all, everyone can get on top of it, because we're going to see more of this, not just here in this country, but everywhere. People trying to charge.
Right. And like who's to say they're not gonna apply that to like the rental market? Like, are you getting a house or are you getting a home? Okay, like how like your demographic, who has we are raising low the prices because not gonna stop. So we just stop it before it gets too crazy. I think.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So my last story. So did you hear about this one? This is great. So the big news. Your favorite store got acquired by someone else. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So Mark's favorite store, Hot Topic, got acquired by Spirits of Hollywood. I was like Spirit of Halloween. Spirit of Halloween actually bought Hot Topic. It just happened recently. What do you think about this? About Spirit of Halloween?
Well, actually, it's not typically my favorite store, but I can't say that. You might used to go there. We used to actually, if you guys didn't know, we did modeling in Virginia for a while, and one of the people we were out for, they worked Hot Topic, so we did a lot of Hot Topic kind of stuff, which is pretty interesting. But I can say that I could see that being a great business idea, because you think about how Spirit Halloween is very kind of scary, kooky, kind of dark, and also it's definitely is emo. For me, it just connects with Hot Topic, kind of blends together.
But also, it's a good way for them to like selling things year round. Like you sell Halloween things year round in Hot Topic. Whereas sounds like there's always like, oh, I need this particular thing. Like you always need a pirate costume. You always need like a Greek toga kind of costume. You always need certain things like that. You can never get them because Halloween time comes. There's nothing you can run to and get to. So maybe Hot Topic will start having like a little section for a little bit of costuming. Just kind of like your basic, witch, warlock, vampire, your real generic stuff for people, because we want to do that year round.
All I know is Jack Skellington's probably rubbing his bones together right now. And
it's
because we have
coined.
like,
And it's coined.
yes, he's getting coined. He's getting coined up. Javin's getting coined up. Everybody's getting coined up. Honestly, I can think about just the things. Mike, what do you think will sell the most out of that hot top out of the stores?
Hot Topic, probably the like the dark corsets and the dark like the leggings like that. Because I think women always like that. I like especially emo and goth people always wear that year round. So I think those things can basically transfer into like Halloween costumes too, right?
I think that, and also cottage core, because it kind of blends almost into goth. I think cottage core.
Also we call it steampunk. Steampunk will be really big too. Steampunk that'll totally fit in both genres, like costuming and like fashion sense. Which you want, they kind of want to. If they're smart, they find things that bridge both gaps that are wanted year round and sell those things.
Now, if only Mrs. Fields could merge with Cinnabon.
That'd be insane. What a collabo.
Well, Auntie Anne's process makes it Cinnabon. That'd be a great collab.
Yes. Mark, do you have more space for it? Are you done? Are you more space? Okay. And so that's it for us for today. We want to thank you guys so much for joining our show. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the little bell so you get notified every time we post something. Well, thank you guys so much for joining our show, and we hope you have a good night. Anything you want to say, Mark?
Oh, just remember, guys, if you get some comment even after the show's over, we'll definitely respond back to you too as well. So,
okay. We'll see you next